In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a calculated WIP from a job record. Start from a job and go to the Reports tab. Then click on Open WIP Calculator button. To learn about the columns in the WIP Calculator, watch the WIP Introduction video. To create a calculated WIP, open the WIP Options. Make sure the calculator type is set to Calculated. Select if your calculations apply to the job, milestone, task list, or item level. In this demonstration, we will use milestone. Each item has a status, which is open or closed. Items with no tasks remaining and no pending quantities are automatically closed. Under the Closed Items option, you can elect if these items are marked as 100%, which may increase your overall milestone percentage, or if the items will be calculated. How you choose to calculate closed items may impact your overall percentage when using rounding as a calculation option. In this demonstration, we are going to start with calculating the closed items. The accounting method is used for calculating the bills and income values. If you choose cash accounting, it will include all supplier bills and invoices paid by the end date. If you choose accrual accounting, it will include all supplier bills and invoices issued by the end date. We are going to choose accrual accounting, then set an end date. Now let's move to the calculations used for the percentage complete. Every contract item is allocated a product type. For each product type, you can select the calculation option. Here is a matrix that displays the options available. Let's go through each of the options and how they work. We are going to start with a scenario that you want to calculate your percentage complete, using only project schedule. This means you want to look at the timesheets completed and the work remaining under each milestone, as this level has been chosen. Using this scenario, select project time for labor and rounding for all other options. Click on Save WIP Settings and refresh calculations. Once the calculations are updated, close the options to view the WIP report. The top milestone is preliminaries. You can see here that 20.87% has been applied to all items that are not labor. The bottom task list has 3 labor items. 1 is complete, and the other 2 have not started. Click on the information icon. Here, you can see details about the tasks and timesheets. The task marked as 100%, as there's no remaining work. If we total the labor lines, $36,000 has been completed against the estimated value of $172,500. This means we are 20.87% complete. Please note there may be some rounding applied to the percentage used. As these are the only items using project time, this percentage has been applied to all other items under this milestone. If we scroll down to the next milestone, there are labor items across all tasks lists. You can see which items are using project time and which ones are using rounding. This milestone has a rounding percentage of 36.22% to see the total value of labor items using project time. Click on the information icon on the milestone level. Let's now go back to the option settings and see what happens if we change the task closed rule to mark these rows as 100% complete. Don't forget to save your settings. You can now see 2 more line items are marked as 100% complete. These 2 items added to the project time, which means $36,900 has been completed on the value of $173,400, which is 21.28% complete. This percentage has been applied to all other items rounded under this milestone. You can explore the options to see how the calculations impact your percentage complete. Let's try another scenario. Go back to WIP Options, but this time we are going to remove rounding and select different calculation options. Save our settings and return to the WIP. In this example, let's scroll down the fit-out milestone. Here we have items showing as 100% complete. The status is still open, as these fittings have not been installed and the project manager has not closed them. However, as the WIP calculator is looking for PO receives on materials, these items have been purchased and received, which is why they are showing as 100% complete. If you click on the information icon, you can see the PO receives information. If we go back to the WIP calculator and change this to stock released, this means the materials have been delivered to the job site. Save the settings again. The percentage complete on these items reverts back to 0%, as the materials have been received from the supplier but not yet delivered to the job site. You can explore the WIP options that work for you to calculate the correct percentage complete. Don't forget you can also use a manual WIP report, which means you can enter your own percentages at job, milestone, task list, or item level. Watch the manual WIP options video for more information. Once you have the correct percentage, go back to the WIP options. Check your overall WIP and the accounting values below. Please note, if you are using our exclusive accounting integration, these values are automatically updated. Job value. This is the total value of the job including the original contract, variations, plus the due and charge. Budgeted costs. This value is the total estimated costs in the contract items. This includes variations in due and charge. Bills. These are related to your supplier bills, linked to your purchase orders. The value calculated here is based on the accounting type selected with the end date, which is either looking at the supplier bill date for accrual accounting or the date of individual payments made against the bills for cash accounting. Labor relates to timesheets costs and end date. Watch the Calculating Timesheets video to learn how this value is accurately calculated. Total costs. This is the bills and labor combined. Calculated costs. This is percentage complete applied to the budgeted cost. The cost adjustment. Deduct the total costs from your calculated costs to get your accounting cost adjustment. Next, income. This is the total value of profit and loss invoices. Please note this does not include pro forma invoices, as these are treated as credits on final invoices, and it does not include transaction invoices, as they are used on consolidated invoices. This ensures income is not double counted. The profit and loss invoices, included in the total income, are based on the accounting type selected with the end date, which is either looking at the invoice date for accrual accounting or the date of individual payments made against the invoices for cash accounting. Calculated income is percentage complete applied to the job value. Income adjustment. Deduct the total income from the calculated income to get your accounting income adjustment. To integrate your adjustment to your accounting system, watch the Managing Journal Entries video. Click on Publish WIP to save this report. Once you publish, the system will redirect you, and at the same time, a WIP history record will automatically be created. Next, watch the video on Managing Journal Entries to discover how to integrate your adjustments to your accounting system.